Hey everybody, it's Adam. Welcome back to the channel. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about a couple of things, like the games that I've been playing, what I've been up to in that realm. We're going to talk about what I'm looking forward to this coming week. We got a couple of big releases that are coming out, actually in the next two, but I'm going to talk about primarily one that's this coming week. And then we're going to talk about a little thing like games overload and how that might be a good and bad thing. And then we're going to see how you guys like this new format, so stick around. Now, to start things off, we're going to talk about my gaming updates. So far, I have played a couple of days worth of Minecraft, and I say days, just a couple of days of the week I've actually played Minecraft. I've streamed it a couple of times. I started streaming to Twitch, which that description will be down in the... I should say that link will be in the description below. Yeah, I didn't really... I had a couple people hop in, some people said some things. I think I had a total of 4 viewers at one point in time. One was me, where I was just trying to watch chat, and it was alright. I don't know. Twitch just kind of has this air about it to me where it's not the greatest community. It seems like there's a lot more toxicity that's actually surrounding the Twitch thing, and so I might stray away from that or doing it as often because it just doesn't feel as comfortable to me, right? So, playing Minecraft though, and being able to do that to Twitch. Twitch does the video on demand like Mixer does, so I've done that, and I've streamed to Mixer, I've streamed to Twitch. Got a couple new followers over on the stream channel for Mixer, so thank you very much to those individuals. Welcome to the group. I might start putting up the Minecraft gameplays into the PC Play playlist on the YouTube channel here, just because it had been requested before of putting some stuff up, and before I knew of OBS, I didn't have the ability to actually record this stuff. Now that I do, I can, and I'm going to, so I'm going to try that. Also, kind of shifting over to the Tekkit world again. Excuse me. Tekkit is great, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of interest in the stream aspect of it. It's gotten some views here on the channel, so what I may end up doing is, rather than streaming it, I might just do local recordings only, push them up to YouTube so people can watch the series, and then maybe engage people in comments and conversation that way, or over on the Discord if they have questions about it, they can always ask there. Otherwise, on the PC game front, I ended up downloading Fortnite Battle Royale onto the PC. I opened up the game, and then I kind of chickened out and didn't play it. I feel a little more comfortable with the mouse-keyboard kind of combination than I do with the joystick, thumbstick controller, and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to try to give it a go at some point in time. I don't know if I'll stream it. I might just try it on my own so that I don't feel as much pressure, because for some reason I feel like if anybody's watching, I kind of get a little nervous about how that can work. You know, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to give it a go. But the main reason actually for the Twitch channel is for the Twitch Prime, and that's because you actually end up getting some free games through Twitch Prime every month that you can keep forever as long as you have the Twitch desktop app. That's kind of how that works, right? You have to play the game through the Twitch desktop app. So I picked up Oxenfree, and they also have they have 5 total titles for this week, or this month, or the rest of the month rather. I only picked up the one just because I felt that was kind of like the one I wanted to go try. I'll get to it eventually, but since I don't have any time limit as to when I need to play it by, I'm not really in any rush to get to it. I've been toying with the idea, now that I can capture PC video, of maybe doing a couple playthroughs for like Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMORPG, on which I met my buddy Sean from the Versatile Anomaly podcast. Only because this channel is kind of for me, and I love MMOs. I absolutely do. I love the storyline behind them, and it'd be a class that I already played all the way through to damn near max cap prior to the first expansion dropping, really. So I guess it was max cap, but I kind of want to do something different still. Like, it's still gaming, it's still fun, and it's not necessarily a terribly relevant one. Everybody streams or records or does stuff with WoW. I don't feel like paying a subscription fee just yet. I know that there's going to be a new expansion pack that comes out later this year, but I'm still on the fence as to whether or not I'm going to actually pick it up and play, because $15 a month, I mean, it's not a lot of money, but if you add it on top of any other services that you're paying for, like, you know, gold subscriptions and all this other stuff, it tends to be where I try to keep my budget fairly in line with what it should be. I like having a safe cushion, and so that may not necessarily pan out. But since Star Wars The Old Republic, you have a free-to-play option. There's also the option for WildStar, which is a completely different MMO that I had played for a little while, fell off the bandwagon again. And I might try that out again, just because, again, free to play, so why not give it a go? It's a very different take on it, because instead of having tab targeting for your targets, you end up actually having a pattern that gets laid on the ground in front of you for your weapon abilities. So you have to shoot, and whenever you do, you gotta have whatever enemy you're trying to hit within this box. And it could be a straight line cone out front, or a straight line out front for a column. It could be a cone, it could be a space with whatever. So you have to get yourself and maneuver yourself. It's a lot more mobile movement and alignment to whatever you're wanting to get kind of done. So that's another one I might try, because I've not really seen a whole lot of people do it. It was huge when it came out. People were always talking about it. It's a beautiful game, and I'm pretty sure it's still working or still running, because I had it on my computer before I had done the PC refresh. But anyway, so that's kind of it for the PC playing stuff and plans. I kind of dove into another topic I was going to talk about there with the plans, but you know what, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. It all kind of is tied together, you know. So next, the things I'm looking forward to. This coming week is, on Tuesday actually, is the launch for Sea of Thieves. Now, for those that don't know, you've been under a rock possibly, because it's been talk of damn near every major game channel outlet of some sort, and people are stoked for it. So Sea of Thieves is basically it's a pirate MMO, kind of RPG gamey type of thing. I've done a terrible job, honestly, as a nerd that plays games, of following up, watching all the trailers, learning about the classes and what's going to be expected of the game and everything else. So I need to do a little bit of research, I think. But it's available through Xbox only, or PC, I believe. But you have the ability, if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you get it for free. You get the ability to play it for free. So rather than going out and buying the full core game, I have been saving a month trial to the Xbox Game Pass, and I'm going to be using it for the purpose of trying this game out. So I may or may not end up buying the game, only because of how I had previously talked about Game Pass and my kind of feelings for it, not necessarily wanting to pay $10 a month kind of a deal. But I might not buy it either. And the reason for that is because the following week, on the 27th of March, Far Cry, I believe it's 27th of March, I hope so. Otherwise I'm sounding really dumb. Far Cry 5 gets released, and I've not played any of the Far Cry series before, but it looks amazing. It's a beautiful open world, and I mean, they mean fully open world. I've watched some of the early gameplays. I've watched the stuff for IGN with the first looks, and the fact that you can pop in, pop out, co-op if you ever want to, or if you can, is a really good idea, right? So, the reason I'm torn between Sea of Thieves and Far Cry 5 is because Sea of Thieves is great, and I'm sure it will be. It'll be a matter of how quickly does it get to a grind point for us. I don't want it to be too grindy, and I don't really want to like lose interest in it, because pirates are cool, and the concept is really neat. The art's alright, but some of the movement seems a little bit too fluid for my liking. In Minecraft, I turn off head bobbing because it just annoys me. I like to be able to target at what I'm looking at, you know, not necessarily whatever else. So some of the sloshy movement may not be up my alley, but that's why I have a month to try it out. If I like it, cool. I can actually put whatever I have in gift cards and stuff like that toward that game, and then not worry about it. If I want to get Far Cry 5 later, it'll have to be well down the road whenever I kind of put a little money aside, because I just don't want to jump in right away. Or, if I don't like Sea of Thieves as much as I hope I do, or as much as I think I might, then I can always use that toward Far Cry 5 and go that route. I'm still probably not going to get Far Cry 5 on day one, obviously, just, again, with the late adopter, but I still want to kind of give it a go, see how it looks, and then give it a try. So, it looks great. I mean, it looks like a really, really good game. This kind of leads me into my next point, which is the games overload. So this is actually a very good problem to have, I guess, if you think about it from the perspective of who we are and what we enjoy as gamers. There's almost too much getting released to stay on top of. Between all of the different consoles, some of the exclusives, the availability for crossplay between PC and Xbox versus PlayStation 4, or even games coming out on the Switch, or if you still have a 3DS, the fact that it's still being supported from Nintendo with other games that keep coming out this year. There's a lot of choice in what you could or could not play. But making the decision of what game is going to work best for you shouldn't necessarily be based around the majority of the people that you're talking to or hanging out with or chatting with or gaming with even, right? So a whole group of people that I know, and actually almost everybody that I talk to on the Discord, as far as I know, is going to go after Sea of Thieves, but they're also going to go after Far Cry 5, and that's perfectly great for them. I really hope that they enjoy both games and that they have the ability to play both of them as much as they would like to. From my perspective, however, I will not have as much time to devote to both games, as well as still wanting to play Minecraft and the games that I've already purchased. Like, I've not played Blood Bowl 2 in probably over a month, and I feel badly about that. I'm actually going to be, after this is over, I'm going to try to do a test where I can try to get my Xbox to play through my PC screen, thanks to Shine for what he had done with his XCOM 2 stuff. I'm going to try the same thing, see if I can get that to work, and if I can, then I can record the Blood Bowl 2 episodes using the headset that I use now currently for everything else on the videos, for PC play, and then have it be a little bit more crisp and clear, which is nice. Or if I don't, then I'm going to have to get back out to the living room to play the Xbox, and with a microphone set that I'm not as fond of, but will get the job done if I need to. But because I got that game, I want to play it. So, there's a lot of games coming out, and this is a huge year for all of the consoles, for every device. The Switch, again, has so many games that are going to be coming out over the course of this month, let alone the rest of the year, where they have like things like Super Smash Brothers coming out at some point in time. Gonna want to get that and play some time into it. And then, any other... I've been terrible at following releases because there's just been so much. It just gets flooded, and people are talking about what they're looking forward to, and I just kind of have to take it about a month at a time just to see if there's anything that I would want to get, and if so, what might get bumped to the back burner if I do choose this one over that, because I want to play them and I want to get my full experience out of the games before I really move on. As much as, like, a lot of folks have, I guess, a completion issue. I do too. Right, so I want to try to avoid and alleviate that as much as I possibly can. But other than that, this was the new format. Back into this topic now. That all being said, I guess. New topic is this being the new format, where I give kind of a bit of a brief synopsis of what we're going to cover in the episode, go into the intro video, and then into the meat and potatoes, as I say. Let me know what you think of it. I saw this a few times on several different YouTube channels. They've been doing it for years like this. I just never thought to give it a try, and it just literally occurred to me about 10 minutes before trying to record this actual video. So, if you like it, let me know, please. If you don't like it as much, or if you prefer just to kind of stick to the intro and get right into it again, that's perfectly fine too. Just let me know in the comments below, or hit me up on Discord. However you would like to, I really appreciate it. For those of you that are interested or have not joined the Discord yet, we are a friendly, fun, gaming community. We talk about all types of games, be it board, tabletop RPGs, card games, Xbox, PS4, PC, old retro gaming systems. We talk about console like the Switch, or anything, any type of game that you enjoy. If you want to come and have a good conversation with a lot of really good people, just come on over, join it. The link below will have the description below will have a link for you to join the Discord channel, into the general chat, and then come hang out and come chat. We'd love to have you. So, really appreciate everybody who take the time. Hope everybody's doing really well. Hope everybody is safe, healthy, and happy. And we will talk to you guys all later, right? Thanks, everybody. See ya.